You're live. Ewo YouTube. Yeah, we see for me mamu nyina kwaba. Me di Soft original. And ene ye ba besua ne oma kakra. E de afa hacking a you use Kali Linux e de hacking ho. I know say many people will be wondering say so the real hackers no do they use like Kali Linux and on the hacker na? There are some things I probably have to let you guys know. Yeah, this year no, I have decided to take you guys through, a whole lot of things, and I hope it's gonna help you a lot. And so joining me with YouTuber, fine, or joining me with TikToker, and also fine. Now, to get started with Kali Linux and all these kind of stuff, how do you get started? I know, say I have done these kind of videos before, but this time I want to elaborate a lot on this so you can basically understand. You see, be paint na some illustration being chosen here. I technically want you to understand whatever I am teaching you today. You see, let's assume say you want to become a hacker. Yeah, open say a hacker. But as to how to get started and how to let things work, you actually have no idea. So let me give you a clue on how these kind of things are being done. People have been requesting for this so many times. That's why I have decided to play along with this today. And if you are watching me on my live stream now, congratulations. So first thing first, hacking. I know say you really want to understand how to get started. Watch your videos, baby. If you okra your brofo, you don't even know how to get started. And how do you get started throughout all this kind of stuff? Very simple. First of all, you need to set up your hacking lab. And there is no real hacker bia or using the main computer for hacking. I have been mingling along with some true hackers. They are not just hackers, but hackers de hacking ye yankasa. Now, in fact, those are the main people I really learn a lot from. I don't just learn like sending uncle for the Kali. Yeah, those kind of pen testing, me, I don't really dive there. But I rather dive a little more deep. Enti, obia ni hono ma oye true hacker. Onim nia oye. Oye hacker onim nia oye pa obe using the main computer. E dia hackida. Momo yen share sa de we so. Hacker bia ni hono mo be say adwuma no. Then, how do they hack? Kwan ben so na mo fa so to me hack you be computer, or to me hack you be phone, or to me these kind of things are yenche womo like yen arrest womo ne sanoma yen hu womo chiri kwan ne sanoma. You see, every hacker be our main computer, right? So this becomes your main computer. But on your main computer no or some another computer will main computer anymore. Your friend of virtual machine, right? TNE pa. Your friend of virtual machine. Now, me sure say what same call for say your free BB VM. Say what VM ne da VM no just stand for virtual machine. Or I say who quote VM baby a virtual machine. I just say you already have a computer on your computer. Like you already have a computer and you need another computer on your computer. What do you say? You understand? So if you have a VM is just a virtual machine, like as a computer which when it is destroyed, you don't care. TNE pa. So this is your main computer, yeah? So you have your main computer. Yeah, you have your main computer. That is right. It's good. But after your main computer, you have another computer which is called virtual machine. Now, let me break it down for you to understand. So, you can virtual machine now, it has a different IP. Virtual machine know what different IP. And our main machine also a different IP. Right? So, woka se we use our main computer no, edi aye hacking attack biana. Your IP no will be exposed. And in this case no, say wo IP ne ye exposed that, then you are at risk. Because getting your IP no, they can do something called reverse engineering. I'm to me who baby a device no war, baby I would turn no data with the manufacturer. I mean a whole lot of things. You understand? A whole lot of things. Yeah, TikTok phone patcho. Wow, person me communicate via DM me. And now come by you, I'll be home a WhatsApp number. Now what me communicate. A BM so me ethical hacking course no. Ewo hona and one some crew woman said my son so update no. In fact, me tools over 200 tools I me use. Me the nyina ma omo atomi courses ni bi. Enti okọ course ni mo a links na me provided the mamo eni mu key no. Uwremu you would see some de another folder bi aba beka uwremu obi hu tools bebre near the hacker phone near the hacker computer near the nyoma bebre you see them in there. One of me tools I'm using, but because of our atomic course ninety, I have already given it to you there, so you don't actually have to worry about anything. Right, so let's see what is actually going on here. Now, your main computer which is the main computer I have right now, which is the computer I can actually refresh on right now. Make me refreshing this here, you know. So computer is just a computer a media. Now in this case, if I want to do like hacking, maybe dive into hacking now, maybe I have to consider me to me using my main computer no and find juma. What do I say? Because you see, as I may bought CMD, now say me command prompt in him. Now me bought IP configure. Right. IP config me a lot of information about my computer. Right. Including networks are my connected and then my baby me local IP, me IP version 4 address. I mean me subnet mask and my baby no or the these kind of things no shouldn't be exposed. You understand? These kind of things no shouldn't be exposed. So in this case no, how can we protect our computer but we still want to use our computer to do a whole lot of things? First thing first, maybe you have to consider if you really want to do this in the real world stuff. I will actually advise you, say, if you really want to use your main computer for real stuff, is either you use a VM, which is a virtual machine. Oh, a virtual machine, and now say an RDP. These are the two platforms I may recommend the amount. Say will be use you if you really want to dive in the world of real hacking. Because the reason being is, say we use virtual machine, we is safe. We use RDP, we is safe. Now RDP no, so open the main meaning of RDP, a remote desktop protocol. Right, yeah, remote desktop protocol. And what it does is mawunya computer server bi wo baby a sa server no ubetumi awura at any time bia. Mami, I'm bringing it down now. Want to say if you are using a virtual machine, you will only use the virtual machine on your computer only. So me install a virtual machine on my computer, so is only on my computer. Next one I me use virtual machine. And if I travel, if I go anywhere, if I have my phone, if I have my other laptop, like anywhere, I can't actually access that virtual machine because it has only been kept on my computer. And apart from my computer, I can't really get anywhere. But if you go in for RDP, which is the remote desktop protocol, ubenya login details I'll be to me the ewurem baby obia. So omo ye hacking and kasa in real life no. Omo depend on virtual machine. They depend on remote desktop protocol because this kind of stuff no way it doesn't go off. But with virtual machine, whenever you turn off your computer, the virtual machine is gone. It's not running. You can only use it when you turn on your computer. But the main function of this is whatever you do, or virtual machine, it doesn't affect your computer. And you can run any Windows you want also, and it will work. But with RDP, no, se unye be application be so the application will be keeping on running until you decide to stop it. Until you decide to stop it. So you must know the differences between a virtual machine and an RDP. And on a actually. Oh, question I'll be to me about a comment section. I say. Now, my answer the amount. Yeah. So, in this case, which of them are we actually focusing on? Basically, we're focusing on the virtual machine, right? So, how can we get a virtual machine on our computer? You see, virtual machine comes along in two phases. First of all, you need the installer of the software. So, Rebecca said setup installer. You need a setup installer of that virtual machine, right? Now, when you set up installer now you would be thinking about operating system, right? So operating system, right? Operating system to me any type of Windows you want to install onto your computer. What do you say? So Yamfan said we want to start learning how to become a hacker, right? That is the main focus of today. To me, I started hacking with Kali Linux. So, virtual machine now was set up. Now you can now get operating system installed on it. So first of all, let's look at the setup. Setup now, how is it? You see, when we talk about the setup now, you have different type of software will be to me a virtual machine. A mubako a VMware, right? A mubako a what do you call it? Virtual box, I think. Virtual box, I guess. And a mubako so ye Quemo, right? A mubako so like a DOS be brave. So which of these softwares and I will feel say a year convenient demawa you wouldn't be facing any challenges. So in this case now I prefer going in for VMware, but I don't know I don't know if their website is down or not, but let's just go in for VMware. I basically prefer VMware. So how can we get VMware on our computer? You need to download it for free. So first thing first, I would like to set maybe a browser on my computer. No, send a bear me to me. I download the my VMware. I zoom in a kakra. Then a bear be honey. So first thing first, mess for VMware, just like this. So say VMware and about VMware by Broadcom Cloud Computing for Enterprise, blah blah blah, a whole lot of information, right? And they have the Mac version. So we use MacBook, a friend of VMware Fusion, right? But so we use Windows, a friend of VMware Workstation Player, right? So Yanka's a VMware Workstation Player, right? Okay. So VMware Workstation Player. So desktop hypervisor solution, whatever it might be. Just go to the first website now. I think they have recently updated their website. You know, it's now becoming very, 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 very difficult to download a VMware from website. No? But and then you better how we can probably go ahead and then download it from anywhere we want to have it. They say they are trying to let us sign in, but I don't think I would probably do that, right? So Yembra down honey where VMware Fusion for Mac and VMware Workstation Pro for PC. So you can click it on. Oh, let's come down. I think maybe we might probably get. Oh, okay. So great. Oh yeah, you click it for Windows. So me a download now. So when you click on the download now, this is what is probably gonna happen. They are still trying for us to sign up, and I don't really love to sign up because okay, hold on. Let's see the registration. Nah, I don't really wanna. Okay, okay, hold on, I got this. Okay, so my main core into my ethical hacking platform name. Yeah, since this is confidential, no, my main more than min keep only the link, you know. Yeah, I just want to get only the link and I'll open it later on. Yeah, I just need only the link, right? Yeah, I need only the link. Sorry, I need only the link. All right. Right, so I've gotten the link from me ethical hacking course. So I will then paste the link in our and this will probably download VMware play another mommy. So I'll just click on download and all will be good. Right. So you should be able to get it. Right. You should be able to get it. I was say but when it went to me, I will be adding it to my I will be adding it to my Afriland website, right? I'll be adding it to my Afriland website. And yeah. All right. So my make sure baby I will be to me your friend is saying my website no. Send it if you really wanna go there and then I mean catch anything up, you would probably be able to catch it up. Mame Shadi, I hold on. All right, maybe. Okay, me percent me log into my dashboard. Yeah, me Afriland Technologies dashboard. Now me add the way to my All right, great. All right, so let's get back to business. So inside my downloads now, let me quickly delete everything. So I'm probably going to show you overcall afriland.com. Afriland.com. This is my official website. My majority of the things are me warning in my courses and everything you'll be able to download my courses maybe from my site. You'll be able to download majority of my courses maybe from my site. So where my website me create me keep some stuffs so when you go to download site now, that is where you see all the downloads I will be providing for you. So me de me de babema so VMware workstation player download okay me de to CCA. So like I said, download VMware workstation player here. All right, so file type no yeah link. Okay, category no will fall under hacking, right? So download link my pasty download link no well I would just say hacking. All right. Right. So my add one okay. Beba. Yeah, my added one resource to my website. No? So you probably have to see so me see I'm a refresh here, yeah, you would see one VMware download here. And all you have to do is just click on this download now, and it will redirect you to where ube to me are downloading. So easy. And what downloading we are, it will be able to be in your downloads folder so easily. My no so easily, dear man. So come me afrilen.com. Afrilen.com. Now when me am a download section, so you'll be able to see all the available stuff for this, right? So now let's assume you have already downloaded this. So you just have to click on we. Now this would probably launch up VMware no, at the amount, and downloading the VMware not yet. I don't know, it will take some time because you probably need good internet connection and enough data to do this. But so we now we install it during the installation process no anything, right? All you have to do is you just have to click on next. I agree to the terms and license agreement. Click on next. And check a when a reboot may be required, but what yen check it but yen reboot it for now. Now click a next, install. And what it does is a install a VMware and will computer next to the mount. Right. So whilst I install VMware no, I mean ye here Windows I the be operate sorry here ye Kali operating system ye the be operate and as ye the be run it your VMware so another thing we might probably think of and say you bet to me call kali.org. I think is it kali.org? I think so. I think it's kali.org. So yanko Kali. Oh, you know, just search for google.com. Not search for Kali, just like that. So kali.org, first website now, easy. And this page, any baby I'll be downloading or Kali operating system, right? So on download button kakrakane one, click on it. O click here, I was said obaha. At the obaha, on see your image, your installer image, any old virtual machine. Now, they are different. And yepe, nina yepe. Se wu choose installer. That means you are replacing your new Windows now one with your Kali Windows, right? But in this case, no, we just want to keep everything so simple and easy, right? So simple and easy. So you better go in for virtual machine and only a pre-installed version of Kali Linux Oma prepared Yamaya. We don't have to go through this entire process again, all over and all over again. And we can keep this as long as we need it, so far as things are right. And also one more thing, if you are having a pen driver, so pen driver, you can use the pen drive as your Kali system. I will be to me install Kali Linux no or pen drive so. Now baby I'll could be a computer be and you just have to insert your pen drive no into the machine. Now what to me a booty Kali ne faso. Then you run your Kali from this drive. And on the side, you would have to go to live boot, right? When will give you opportunity ube to me install Kali Linux a year or pen drive so. Send a you can run the Kali Linux everywhere you go. Like you have fully access to or Kali Linux like baby abekubia you would be able to do that. But the main reason we are doing this live video is not focusing on the USB stuff. We will come back and then elaborate a lot on the USB, the mobile, and the cloud, all these kind of things. No, we actually find some time enough to talk a lot about that. So, Yemia virtual machine. That is what we want. And me catch you say your VMware, your VirtualBox, your Hyper-V in your Quimo. We mu nyinaa ye virtual machines are bit to use. What I say? We mu nyinaa ye virtual machines are we using. So in this case, no, remember, yen ye wo VMware yen install it that, which is this VMware player. Okay, say with this VMware player, no, your VMware player we will hanma ya download it. So basically, we don't have to worry about the ISO. No. We can just open a virtual machine from Kali. That is why we are running, or we want to download a pre-built version of the virtual machine. So to do this now, almost 3.5 gig. So the Mia sa download guy way so umia so it should be able to start the download process for you. In fact, the size is a little bit huge, but depending on your internet speed, no, you can probably download this. Well, I am downloading this right here. My internet speed, download speed, can go up to 200 megabyte per second. So I don't really have to worry about timer because I'm having enough internet connection. Right. So there are some couple of things I have to explain for you to understand. See, sadie way I downloading, which is the Kali operating system now I downloading. Kaihunu say it is I will say somehow it is a pre-built computer will be installed dada. Sa computer we are nipa na installing no. We keep files ni wo baby. Wo na wo ba be run sa computer no wo computer no so. So in this case, you have to keep it very safe. And one more thing you probably have to understand, and I say, the more now we use the virtual machine, the more na baby we download the software na kugu, which is like 3 gig. I download it. My download process no, I can just like couple of seconds now download the 3 point something gig now. I crave now download the my internet is very fast. Okay, so baby Kali now would download in a cotton. Very important because it is dynamically expandable. Meaning that the more now we use Kali no, the more now it expands itself. So you have to make sure that you probably know what you are doing. And yes, sir, what the Kotu C directory nima, bro, till read my lips. And check o computer na so bema. So the best thing you have to do, Nene say, you won't be storing this Kali guy onto your C drive. Tio. So me call my computer right now. My computer no. Ubon se me what this PC. And fan to a C drive no so tie bebu ni ye mi bube. And fan to C drive no so because dynamically expandable. Like the more you are using it no, it expands itself, right? So in this case, me they call me D, like find the baby enough space. Whenever you wanna use it, you don't have to worry about say or drive or computer those kind of stuff. Just give it a space, right? So inside my new volume, I will create a new folder with my friend hacking lab. Right, so sa hacking lab folder we are creating, that is where me pese me run me Kali no. So maybe me hacking lab folder and him say, right, and remember, yedi kind a hacking lab no. So this is your hacking lab no. So what I'll do is say me right click it. Now I call WinRAR. Now I call extract files, right? If it was say okay. And here find our extracted files now to Kai say you create a directory inside our D path. Your friend hacking lab. So you can see extracted the core hacking lab name. So maybe okay. Now this is gonna take some time depending on the speed of your computer. So computer need fast enough. Ube to me within some couple of time. you'll be able to get it. But if I'll go view that in your faster, that is probably going to be another issue. But definitely it should be able to run. All right, my main can comment kakra. Say, can I get a link of your website to download the VM? Website near afrilearn.com. Afrilearn.com. But make sure AFRI afrilearn.com. And when ye cause our site way so afrilearn.com. Okwa ubenya na bibi answer to me. I kama pa. afrilearn.com. afrilearn.com. All right. NT now, it is gradually extracting. Now, while they're extracting, we won't say inside the hacking lab, we now have another folder in here called Kali Linux 2024. As at when I downloaded the latest version from Kali. As at when I downloaded the latest version from Kali. But bear in mind, still, before you open this directory, you still have to let the Kali extract. Like, you still have to let it completely extract. After the extraction, then we move to the next thing. But your question you can probably ask in the comment section, and I'll be gladly assist you. And also, we are live on YouTube right now. So, share me, nip over 30 something, and share me what TikTok right now. Okay? Send your bay a recorded version of this in Intino. Share, make sure what you patcho bomeko youtube.com. For just some couple of minutes, fire way ko youtube.com. Uko YouTuber search for Ike Tech in Tree. Ike Tech in Tree. Ebeba pe ubo se me kwame wa live CCA. Now, branebe subscribe to we. Send your bay a wo ba ube who say yes. Me were live. Ebi so ube who say ebi a neoma say ni neoma say na ye no wa. Ubenya the recorded version of it. Now one kasano. Wada Roma etumi aboa ma bibia e kama. All right, me gidi say kwako subscribe, kwako share wo house tino. Shout outs to you. Right. So now I extract here so you can clearly see say all the folder is now done, right? But sa Kali folder we you bet me rename no open so I bet you me jana sa, right? Ubie Kali we mo ubo a lot of files ewa. See, these files we don't care about these files. Now we can close this one. This is the most important one, right? And make to me close to me download and so. See, these files now being a hacker doesn't mean say you have to learn all the, like, you have to know how these things individually looks like. We actually don't need that. You get it? We don't actually need that. Like all we need is the second one way. Share icon you could probably see say and down soon. That is what we need. That is the virtual machine. But whenever you run it, it executes the rest of the files. So you don't have to technically try as much as possible to understand all these kind of stuff before you can probably start using Kali Linux. It doesn't work that way. You understand? Indeed, the next thing we probably have to do is say, Kai. You see, your Kali Linux now you download, you bet to me be your virtual machine. So inside your virtual machine, you bet to me create a new virtual machine. You bet to me so open a new virtual machine. So you click on open a virtual machine. So you may also be say, oh, okay. And here found our virtual machine file. Kai, this is asking for baby. You download the Kali extract. So in this case, it is very, very simple. We just have to go to the D directory. From the D directory, you create a folder be a friend of hacking lab. I hope so you remember. So inside the hacking lab, you would probably see a folder. Say a wumuha be a folder. Now, what is happening here? We have a lot of files here. inside the Kali directory. But yeah, see ye be a VMware nim no. We only see one here. That clearly tells you that all those files is not important to you. Like, you don't have to know it. All you have to know is the right one to open if you want to run the Kali, or if you want to install Kali, or you want to use your Kali machine. So the next thing you probably have to do is select it, Noemia open. Now, Ubon say at the side way, bro, yeah, you would see this kind of thing. Ewo window so. Share we any virtual machine, play virtual machine is here. Ebe start or Kali na the amount, right? But you see, said the RAM is using only 2 gig. But me computer, I'm using like 16 gigabyte of RAM. Meaning say I can still upgrade this to like 4 gig or 8 gig of RAM, which will probably speed up my Kali, no? And me were 8 cores. Bet me use it 4 cores for this. So it's like I am dividing my computer na no, and giving some part of my computer na to my virtual machine na right? So we use the default one, but you would probably experience some slowness in your virtual machine. Like we experience say as a slow kakra and yes slow be as a contem as a nkobi. I don't know how to say this, but I hope you understand. So to do this, you better edit virtual machine settings. Now, at a side way, bro, or memory, or processor, or hard disk, or network adapter, or USB, or sound card, now or display, right? So I don't want to dive a little. I mean, person why you or see one time. So what you have to do from here, and it's a memory, or say 2 gig by default, brah. Me to me increase any question me man exceeding more than 16 gig. So me to me increase the about do 4 gig, right? Me to me the about do like 4 gig. Yeah, me to me the about do 4 gig. Now, yanko processor. So what the other 2 are say ukra 4 CPUs. But what the other 4 are say ukra 8 CPUs. Well, make me select 8 CPUs, but here is the case. I made my computer na one dini na ema me Kali, which I don't want that to happen because my person my computer and so me to me use the BB for. So I will divide my processor na my computer na one dini into 2. Right, starting up storage there, me here only 80 gig of space because it will dynamically expand by itself. What do you say? A person will expand, so I bet me expand disk capacity. Now we change like space. Our person with the Macaulay Linux, no. So oh man, 100 gig, oh man, 200 gig, oh man, how many size are you giving to your virtual machine? But let's keep it like 80 gig now. This should be enough to go. Right, your network adapter there, let's keep everything default. I don't want you to mess anything up, so you can keep away default. As you for me, Kai will send me one live will YouTube. So pese utuminya the updater call me YouTube channel neso nako subscribe to me YouTube channel cause search I take in tree share okwa subscribe me live no me wie be kwa koto me srew send ye be ya obetumi anya update nti ko nako subscribe send ye be ya me wie later on higher TikTok into to me record your screen make us a crowd phone to me practice along into ko nako subscribe send ye be ya me wie ya obetumi akwa share the back na watumi download the ato computer so na bibia e kama aso power and chas and petty. All right, let's keep on. So now no you betumi mia okay ewe your computer so then we can then go ahead and now click on the play virtual machine, and probably what this does is it runs your virtual machine on our computer for us. So we akoye bibi to say masa koto computer for from and I'm be install Kali Linux. It was our computer so this is running the latest Kali Linux version on my computer so for me. So I don't really have to worry about say I have to go and buy another computer, run Kali Linux on it and all those kind of stuff. I probably don't have to do that. You understand? So, say to me who BB say yeah, congratulations, you have successfully been able to install Kali Linux on your computer or on your operating system. This is how we install Kali Linux on our computer. So if you really want to dive into hacking, now we need how to go about this kind of stuff, Charlie. And you are beating around the bush. How do I say? More IPMC, NIT, cyber security, and one Momo bedi madansi ese besi in the cramp moon nims and AC install Kali Linux on computer. So hey, me boa prove me wrong comment section. I say, they were supposed to use our local language to teach us the right thing on how to go about, but these people are just taking their money and doing nothing. We're just like 40 minutes now. You to me send you download Kali. I run it Kali on our virtual machine on our computer, but these people will take your money and then they will use like one semester to teach you this. All right, enough. Many of you be so they am now from Ahano. What is the password and the username? I bet to media log in into our Kali by default. Near the kaka say enkofo bebre na no and we see and we are pre-installed, right? We will be na pre-built until we don't have to install it. All we have to do is download, extract, run it, and we're good to go. But it's say enye yena nkasa na ye install Kali Linux nintino. Ye nim password edaso. So the default password is Kali, Kali, small letters. The same thing applies to the password Kali, Kali. So username ye Kali, password ye Kali. Nina ye small letters, Kali. Uwi be me login. The moment I'll be me login, Ubon say voila, a very direct to a Kali page. Mesel, Utiminya BBT says ya, congratulations, you have successfully installed Kali Linux on your computer, on your operating system, and you are ready to become a hacker. I know say you'll be wondering about, hey Charlie, so maybe what is next? Like, how can I proceed to this? Like, hey, I see one time. Like, I don't know, how can I use this? I don't know what to do. Terminal, I don't know what a terminal can do. Like, I don't know what to type. I don't know what to do. Like, you are so confused. I know. Don't worry, I know. So we are so confused because you probably don't know what to do, what to click, where to go. And this is Windows now, and can of start now my music, my computer, now I'm running my computer. Kali is not like that. You understand? Kali is a whole complete different world, and also now you have to actually understand what you are doing. To me, mama say me be use Kali na me dia running or whatever I really want to run. It's not gonna work like that. Ube to me use Kali as your computer operating system. That is fine. That is completely fine. But one thing you have to realize is Kali is not just like any other operating system. Not just like Windows, not just like Mac, not just like any of them. Right. But you have to know that Kali is just there for the good stuff. It's for the killer move stuff. You understand? So my main fan is me zoom in control plus. So control plus control plus. Oh, come on. All right. I just want to zoom in. I don't know why this is not zooming in. Oh, I think the zoom in. Let's see. Maybe edit zoom in. Yeah, zoom in. Yeah, me person me mamu what I'm doing now very very well. Yeah, ebia me zoom in until you should probably see what I'm experiencing here. If this is your first time or running Kalia, you almost say a little bit of like a complicated. You don't even know what to do. Like, how will you start this? Like, to me, anything. But send on my normal computer. Na me to me running CMD. Na me running ABR. Me to me running BB to say IP config, you know. Yeah. Me to me running BB to say IP config, you know. Se oba kali swa. And also be to me running IF config. Right. Ubetumi running IF config, and then also be information about or Kali no network and any those kind of stuff no at the amount. And there are a lot of things you can probably do, like basic commands be to say creating a folder, navigating through a folder, like say be a code desktop no say be a code desktop you will be a friend of CD. So CD nature say you are navigating to a certain directory. So CD a be a desktop. Now, we won't say me what desktop directory name, right? So me bought LSR, LS agent on my list. A bell list be a what me desktop bia, right? Inside me desktop directory, no? Right? You have say me desktop directory, me person me create a folder. A wall me desktop directory. Me to me I say MKRD, MKDIR, which is a standard for make directory, right? Now my friend on ABA hackers, right? So minyabo enter now. Won't say a creative folder be ewa, yeah. On say a creative folder be wa, yes. Intino, you see say Kali say on normal Windows now. I mean, we use it's not like that, right? Kali Kali use sudo commands. Kali, I mean a whole lot of things. Okay, make me CD hackers name. Now, inside CD hackers now, make another directory. My friend something else. And something. Now, me list me wo me kali me hackers ni mo. Ubo say now me was something folder. Ewa. So Kali becomes very, very moderate and very, very easy for you to navigate through, but it's a little bit complicated, right? So make say CD something. Now me was something name. Me person me come here. Make me say CD dot. Edimbe come CD dot dot. Edimbe come CD dot. Edimbe come. Oh, so it's like navigating back and navigating forward. I say Windows, umia forward button and a back button. Unlike say one navigating to folders baby now person will call back now navigate back now. Kali muna entesa. Kali upesa will call anima a CD then the folder name, right? And I said the directory name. So CD hackers, then you are in there. And upesa will back to desktop baby. Now one sana will call hackers ni muna and ono bebo CD dot na edo abawachi back biom. Opesa wo clear bibia wo screen so a wo type just clear na a clear bibia de fio. So you see say we money nyina falls under Kali commands. We mono ni nyina fall under Kali commands. Right? Nina folly and the Kali commands, and trust me, these are kind of things you should probably be able to know as a basic staffer. Say we use Kali, and I say we install Kali for the first time. You should be able to know. What do I say? I don't know, sir. I mean, you could probably bring up your comment and I will explain a lot to you. Yamfan is say me pese me create a file inside me hackers directory. Yeah, maybe I may be me hackers directory. Also, me was something new. Or them I mean delete something for now. I don't have anything yet, but me pese me create a text file. Ewo hackers ni man. May use be a friend of the nano command. Yeah, may use be a friend of the nano command. Now me they use the me they are navigating my editing those kind of things. I don't know, say if you probably understand what I'm trying to say there. Right. Okay. So yen shadibi. So person will create a text document. Hackers folder anymore. First of all, CD hackers. Name a hackers folder him. The next thing I'm able to say, may use nano command. Nano make sure say me create something new, right? And at the end I'm a friend, maybe I'm a friend usernames, .txt, right? And I say be I'm a friend logs.txt, right? txt, right? So minyabo enter on say a create a be this page at the amami, right? A be this page at the amami. So I can now start typing whatever I want to type. So I can say abia username, abia username test, then abia pass word abia 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Oh sorry, mommy enable phone number. Okay, right. And make to me I for like username. All right, let me do this. Mommy say. So mommy her abia iSoft original, abia dang nice. So all these people like abia Starboy abia yao King's case, yeah, okay, abia obibini kwaku ado, what do I say, abia obibini kwaku ado, what do I say, like make me I just have to hold control plus O na me dey save, right? Control plus O na me dey save me na ma bo enter. Now me a save a save information way into my text file. After me na me control plus X na me dey close. Now you see say me bo LSC here on say me logs.txt or me hackers folder, and this is it. And you see seminyaka say cat logs.txt a bell list omwa me twa omudini nyina wo mu na dia mame. So you will probably see say Kali Linux is something which is there. I mean, I don't know if I really have to, I don't know, but I think you probably understand this. So Kali is very smooth and lovely to use. But one more thing you probably have to know is you can't just like to use this in the right way, like becoming a hacker. No? You don't like using the hacking style. No? You don't have to come and open your directory, right click, create a new file. Then no, that, and only there you are, baby. Well, you have to learn the real stuff. What do I say? You have to learn the real stuff. What do I say? Okay. Eti mame enkyerɛ wo nneɛma bi ɛne so na tumi te ase. Kali Linux etumi yɛ nneɛma bebree a wankasa no you can't really, I mean, okay, me pese me kyerɛ wadeɛ bi. I just want to find a way and then try to elaborate on a lot of things for you to understand. But I mean, okay, all right. What unim me person come this, but I don't know, say if I should be or me person mo adwumbe mu bebre, right? Me person mo adwumbe mu bebre. Your nyoma bebre wo honoma. You can probably talk about. You can probably look into it, and it's going to be good. Like your package is bebre, I'll be to me and install it. I'll be to me use it or Kali Linux mu like a whole lot of package. What I say? Hey, me to me I can say sudo show. Okay, what cd dot na mean comment. All right. Now mean cleaning on the desktop. Me to me I can say sudo apt install Python, right, or install PHP, right. Ne busa me Kali password na me normal Kali password na. What I say? made to me aka say sudo apt install abia python 3, right? And a bit to me install a python 3. Once the python is already installed, me Kali neso. So made to me aka say python -v to see the version or try a different way and go about it, right? So me wo python nim made to me aka say ebia made to me code python wo Kali and on ma Kali yeah very powerful because Kali wo pre-built stuff, right? What meba mama start a new terminal, right? Na me zoom in bebre na hwade make sure new market to be any so yeah. Oh, all right. So me zooming in. Yeah. So I think say me zooming in bebre. So yamfane say, me say me use Python. I'll just say Python. Right? Now me wo Python. Me to me aka say abia me to me aka say abia yamfa x enyina homa 200. Yamfa y enyina homa 456. Now yam print x plus y. You are more enter on the ediama. So it's like Python nani yenya no wo kalinim, and it makes it great, right? It makes it so good. Oh, yam van is abia a yeah assigning a to abia. My name is, right? Now my name is no you bet to me okay what the union say. I'm just trying to find a way to let you understand this. What the infant say you would deem bit say infant say name. Yeah, assigning name to Isoft original, right? Now yeah assigning age to 30 years, right? So yanka say print yeah printed something here, right? So inside water, yep, inside near yeah print bit me aka say welcome welcome then nipanidin, right? So in this case no you bet to me I interpolate nipanidin. So within that you that's the way Python na make because I don't have to talk about all these kind of stuff, right? I actually don't have to talk about all these kind of stuff because and yet Python na actually, right? So I think we should just forget about this. So the same thing applies. Like you can do a whole lot of things in Python. In Kali. And Kali, on also start menu. In fact, there were a whole lot of things you can use in Kalia. A bit to me, a Chrome web browser. I mean, a whole lot of things that trust me, you can't afford to miss all these kind of things. And as we have started learning Kali Linux step by step, no, we'll go through all these kind of stuff. My favorite tobacco a Nicto. You better how these kind of things can be used to do a whole lot of things like web application analysis, database assessment. Your friend is saying like database assessment or SQLite browser. It will inside that way a database software you can create a new database. If you ever say me creating new database, may they call it desktop, right? So database way my main friend on Isoft DB, right? Now me they call me desktop. Now me save me save, right? Now me they call me hackers directory. Or they, no, I wouldn't be using okay. What they call hackers directory. Now me save. Now, ubon say me be hackers directory ma me wo Isoft DB wa. So inside the Isoft DB no, me to make create a new table. My friend users, right? So users no, maybe a users table, right? Maybe a users table no, make me insert ID. Make me insert maybe right? If you had on by ID, I had on by maybe a name, I had on by maybe age, and I hanom be a phone, right? Name, age, phone. So I will pre-build um pre-build SQL databases. Oh, so wait me I can say ID need auto increment, name no a text, age need a text, and phone number a text. The moment I make me okay, no, I now have a database from SQLite, right? And make me call execute SQL query, right? And inside SQL query, no, make me I execute the command. Then I insert new data. And they share database name. I'm no IE. Make me I can say insert into then table needing me and saying users table. Now users table no I will field be me na me will name me will oh is it review I think say me will name and at the my mirror browse structure no me review is here me will name age and phone, right? So me will name me will age and I me will phone, right? Now I set values for it, so values. So inside the values now, so I should probably say okay, name Nadine Ben Amedemano Ikesoft original, right? Now for age, the man is saying a integer, so I'll just set it to like 30, right? Now ABI, was it the phone number? Phone number is my no ABI BBTCC, right? So me where I'll just click on run. I execute it. I insert it successfully. So now I call browse data. Ubuntu say now no. Me select user table now me will Ikesoft age and then the phone number data inserted there. What do I say? So technically, Kali Linux carries a whole lot of things, bro. Trust me. It can be able to do a whole lot of things. What do I say? A bit me aye niama bebre you cry no. You can't even imagine. What do I say? You can. It can do a whole lot of things. Trust me. A bit me you can really code with this. Hmm? You what that no see. Ube to me code with Kali Linux. That is the reason why I say a powerful tool. And nanka di intra. Nanka di intra. Ube to me build anything with Kali. That is why I say it's not just meant for playing music, playing those kind of stuff. But Kali is a real tool you can use to do a whole lot of things. Okay? John the Ripper and a one. John the Ripper too and a one. You can use like a real stuff, like Neoma idea real deals. Neoma idea real deal. Real Neoma Kasa. Oh, Metasploit framework. Also using Metasploiter. What yeah, I don't know. We will probably try and then do a whole lot of things on this. Like you be using Metasploit. You be using Metasploitable. What is this? You'll be using Metasploitable too to do a whole lot of things. Like it could probably do a whole lot of a bear Neoma be brave. Also, me Metasploit in a creative framework, you know, at the amami. It will give me a console, it will give me everything I need to do, and boom, there you go. With just one command, then you'll be good to go. I hope say you are probably understanding what I am actually talking about. Right? So you see, you saying it here. Let me talk about my course nekakra. I have a full ethical hacking course. I'm a building for absolute beginners. Omo need any idea when it comes to hacking. Now, hacking, I have really given a lot of real world hacking. Now, update media can one no ding back up say. I have now been able to update my course, no. This time ne dear. Tio, this time ne dear. Ura wa to me ethical hacking course ni biano. Ubenya access to me tools enya sem ketwa. Me wo tools me ankasa masheda a prepare edia mamwa enya sem ketwa. Se me tremu tools ni bi e wahanama, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. mama mu rat bebre oba updated rat mama mu just a rat am de agu e mesi sua de bodam this year no enkoye pen testing ne sa hwan no hack it, venom rat, spy note, why spyware, one ni nyina paradox rat mede ni nyina ma open bullet bibia kokofa ne free mo amato me courses mo kofa ne free actually din so what I say but men on the American say if you really have the heart to learn how to do the real world hacking, I'm not talking about ABCD hacking Libya, but I'm talking about the real world stuff. Patcho cost no, my upgrading. But oh dear, still now me the beji initial price now 400 Ghana cedis. Ain't my me number, mamo, me number ni. Wow, we interested no? Send me WhatsApp message. Price no, 400 Ghana cedis. Timbacho oba no wabuwa wada roma. Afefo front yesimo no. Ude unsua bibia na so pe bibia free no problem. Ye de bema free ewo yen platforms ne so. Na mum no ope custom stuff na ya shada to your boa chirichire mu. E de more tools ne ne o ma keka ho na me pacho. Me number ne da so no. Ode Charlie send me was okay, my memo discount. Wow, obe send me message from a live stream no. I'll be giving this to you for 300 Ghana cedis. Me mau 100 Ghana cedis discount. Wow, be free me live stream way so abano. I'll be giving it to you for 300 Ghana pay. And when you get access to the course now, ni amedichire money na obenyano for free. Yes. And more per VMware. You should have to go to my website no. I was say come a website neso mpacho. Enti obe come a website neso which is afrilen.com. Oko afrilen.com and we mia downloads neso. Ube hu say downloads neso wa ha. Ube hu say downloads neso wa ha. Umia download neso a be redirected to wako mega no. A obetumi a download it. One thing nene say. Oba hanoma me wo students e wa ha. Omo ma voucher to be proud of what we do. Opesa obey a part of it are very simple. Oba no be me apply as a student. Boudin or email or number. Now fe no submit or form. The moment I'll be submitting no. But you also be can sa amazing and call for we in the near future no. Yani omubi di juma. Ebi so me subscribe to our newsletter no. A year juma 100%. It is working. A year juma 100%. What ye subscribe to your email no. Ye subscribe. O subscribe to email na. Me sendi newsletter biya won sabeka. Me sendi newsletter biya me sendi biya won sabeka. Ebi mo so se me pesa me sendi mo latest courses binin nyoma bi even me de download ebetu way. Omo subscribe to me newsletter ni nyina. Omo nya download no. Like omo nya download ni email no. You understand? Any, I can show it to you. Any, me de download ne buy no, and me upload it, download it. What's it saying? Oh, new resources available. Oh, and the resource need yamame, and I trim. So me download ne so ne the work or website ne so. Even it opens directly for you from your email input. Subscribe it to newsletter no. OJD. Subscribe it to newsletter and Uncle Charlie. A lot of things they on my platform. What do I say? Yes, and you know that is all for today. Hope you reading more about me. Go to the about page. You'll read more about what I do, who I am, and what I'm capable of. Ube to me contact us now. Let me edit come Bibia be fine. Hope you unya me WhatsApp out de me asoha. What do I say? Bibia ebe kama na. Okay. Na Bibia so to me I come. Me work courses. Me courses no, my main chama de. Me wo courses wa. Me wo Python course, Python in tree course. Python me di tree and actually tree dito tree and I'm the actually. Open new career, open se unya brabo foforo. Ewo brabo mu a. Bra Python course yiso, bra na beto. Odi o mia so kra na obetumi ahwe kakra. Wetumi amia watch preview. Like obehwe kakra obehwe senia Python no ye chire mu no ECTS and your casanetier. So when you go ahead, me enroll now on Neto. Ota, you will be able to get or download link. I'll be to me there download the course no. Obi to me answer, obi nya notification crowd email. Say this is your course. I'll be to me downloading. Now, one thing any of these courses no. Open Python na say me live me live production way so and I will share me the bema 300 Ghana. Open my website and so that's fine. Me the I want to require 400 Ghana. That's it. Yeah. And now me wo After Effects, me wo Photoshop, me wo Premiere Pro, me wo Flutter for mobile app development course in Tree, me wo VB.net development course, me wo building antivirus software full course, me wo mobilize web development course. Eno kra de enche meye coupon na me de acheche. Any WordPress website building ni nyina. Ena ebiom so me hacking course na me de ma mo 300 Ghana. Me website ne so me turn 600 Ghana. And this thing it be powerful. Wow, it is so serious. The reason being mean to me empha. You see, the reason being mean to me empha course is way into YouTube and I say it is so heavy for YouTube to accumulate. And I said for YouTube to accept it because you may woman or Charlie and you fediagoro and you cry. You understand? So if you are coming from any of these platforms, that's fine. I will offer it to you at that cost. But feels hey, yeah, that's fine. You could probably click on this and then click on the enroll. No, na a mobile money payment number. Hey, I broach the could to me the credit card ato ebe. Who toya utia on sabeka na bibi answer to me I come up na oko him. Already I see. And yes, that is just by the way. YouTube for I'm joining with YouTube, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, and I really I really love your support you've been giving out throughout a YouTube channel. So I was and they will YouTube. Medamunyina mase more joining with YouTube no. Medamunyina mase. We will surely meet on our next day. I bekasa edeafa nyoma bibre. All right. So show me with YouTuber.